The message came at 2:14 a.m. I wasn't supposed to see it. She thought the phone was silent, face down, guarded. But her carelessness was louder than her secrets. "Thank you, Anna. You'll never know what this means to me. For us." I stared at those words. Us. Not me, not you, us. A word drenched in history. I turned, watched her sleeping beside me, her body still, her breathing steady. The illusion of innocence draped across her face. She had whispered about surrogacy weeks earlier, casual, like suggesting new curtains. "My body, my choice," she had said. I nodded, detached, while my stomach twisted. But now the puzzle snapped into place. Not random, not noble, not charity. Her ex, the ghost I'd felt in the corners of our marriage. And she had volunteered. For him. I didn't move, didn't speak, didn't wake her. Instead, I swallowed the rage, let it sink deep into silence. The storm had started, and I would not warn her twice. She thought she was clever. The next morning she dressed carefully, humming under her breath, avoiding my eyes, smiling too much. When I asked, "Doctor's appointment again?" she froze for a fraction of a second, a fraction only I noticed. Then the mask returned. "Routine. You worry too much." I said nothing. Inside I replayed everything. The sudden gym obsession, the secretive texts, the calls answered in the kitchen, voice low, back turned. Her mother praised her sacrifice. Her sister called her a saint. The family spoke in admiration, never questioning. But admiration can be weaponized. Lies thrive in applause. At night, when she curled against me, I felt the distance. Not her body, it was there, warm, breathing, but her soul was elsewhere, buried in a man who used to own her heart. They thought I wouldn't see it. They thought I wouldn't know. But betrayal has a smell, and I could taste it in every room of our home. I moved like a shadow through her routines. Her phone stayed locked, but her laptop remembered passwords. Emails, appointments, transfers. Words dressed as medical formality but soaked in intimacy. Embryo transfer scheduled. 2 names, hers, his. No mention of me. I said nothing. I smiled when spoken to. I made dinner, asked about her day, kissed her forehead like a dutiful husband. Inside, my thoughts sharpened. I ordered a quiet DNA kit. I collected strands of her hair, saliva from a glass, a discarded tissue. Methodical, detached. At night, I rehearsed conversations in my head. Every word weighed, every silence sharpened. She noticed nothing. Her ex called once while she was in the shower. His voice leaked through the speaker before I silenced it. He said her name the way a man says a promise. My stomach tightened, but I didn't confront her. Not yet. The trap wasn't ready, and revenge demands precision. The report arrived in a plain envelope. No headlines, no drama. Just numbers. Not my DNA, not my child. I stared at the results for a long time. My pulse didn't quicken. My hands didn't shake. I felt nothing but confirmation. That evening, I placed the envelope on the dining table. No words, no explanation. When she returned, she saw it. She froze, reading the name of the lab. Her face drained of color before she even opened it. Finally, she whispered, "You don't understand." I looked at her. Cold, quiet, controlled. I understand perfectly. Her body collapsed into tears, but they were for herself, not for me. The kind of grief liars feel when their theater ends. Her family called me, one by one, voices trembling, pleading. "She made a mistake. She needs you. Don't abandon her now." Abandon? The word almost made me laugh. She begged at my feet. "It's my body, my choice, but please, please help me through this. We can raise it together." I tilted my head, watched her as though she were a stranger who had wandered into my house. Not my baby, not my problem. The silence that followed was surgical. She broke into sobs, shaking, reaching for me. But I was already gone. Her family hated me then. They spat words like cruel, heartless, cold. But cruelty is relative. What is colder, walking away, or planting another man's seed and calling it love? I chose silence. I chose absence. I chose freedom. I never went back. The house became theirs, the story became hers. She told anyone who'd listen that I abandoned her in her time of need. She painted me as the villain. I didn't care. Vindication doesn't need an audience. It needs truth. And truth was mine. Some nights I replay the moment I placed that envelope on the table. The way her face fell, the way the mask shattered. That was enough. I feel nothing now. No anger, no grief. Only clarity. The last line she ever heard from me still echoes, "Not my baby, not my problem." And it never will be.